Do you ask people beforehand, does anyone have an allergy?
No. Am I your babysitter? Absolutely not.
So it's up to them to tell you if that's the case.
Or you're not allowed to come.
Really?
Yeah. No pussies.
Jeez. There are many topics and concepts we are all familiar with, but aren't necessarily sure how they work. Each week I present a guest with a surprise topic and ask them to try their best to explain it. This is Explaining Things. Welcome back to another episode of Explaining Things. As always, I have a guest comic with me who is unprepared for the topic I'm about to give her. Today, my guest is Colleen Genevieve. Welcome.
Thank you.
No one knows what to do right there. How would you throw a dinner party? What do you serve? Do you use cloth napkins, paper napkins?
Oh, you're like, who's my trashiest friend? Who doesn't even own paper silverware?
You're not my friend. So, it depends if it's formal. Are you doing all the food? What kind of meal are you making? Say there are 10 people.
You cater. You obviously cater. And is this if I had all the money in the world or if I have to do this today?
You have more money than you have now, but you're also not rich. First of all, do you say no kids?
Obviously you do no kids.
You have to do no kids.
You have to do no kids. None of your kids are fun.
Do you give a hard out? Do you let people know you have to be gone by
No! Are
11?
You a nerd?
If it's like coworkers and shit, people you aren't too tight with, you might want to make sure they know they have to get out of there by a certain time.
So then you can get ratchet with your real friends?
That's right. You got to make a meal that most people are going to like. And that's before you even get into whether or not there's a vegan coming.
Why would you know a vegan?
I wouldn't.
You go Southern. That's it.
You go Southern?
You go Southern, like Southern fried chicken. You go like soul comfort food.
Wow.
Everyone loves soul comfort food.
I was not expecting this. Everyone likes fried chicken. If it's a little more formal, like your boss is there, what do you do, like salmon or chicken? Do you give options?
Ew. It's starting to sound like a boring wedding.
Well, I think it's a fine line.
I think fried chicken is an icebreaker so people can feel like they let loose.
It's fun.
But the aesthetic is where the richness comes from.
I like this, though. So you'd want it to look nice, but fried chicken, that kind of lowers inhibitions because it's like, fuck it, we're eating dirty tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pass the slaw and the Cabernet. Do you serve an appetizer?
Yeah, obviously.
Finger foods or something? Or,
Oh, deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs. I like that.
Charcuterie.
Do you put out any rolls? That's what gets me excited.
But there's nothing to dip the bread in. And it's not
Butter.
Thanksgiving. No.
Butter. You go to a restaurant, rolls with butter. I think that's the best food there is. I put that over bacon. I think
you're a fucking robot.
That's like depression shit. That's like 1920s, just like, what's for dinner, Ma? Rolls with butter again.
I love my butter sandwich.
I love butter sandwiches, Mom. On my birthday, could I have meat?
We're not made of money, John.
You know Daddy down at the mill, just trying to get shifts. Do you give wet wipes?
What?
To make it an official little hey, we put the extra mile into this. We didn't just go to KFC and say, fuck it.
Wet wipes are a good touch. I was going to go gross. I was going to do
moist paper towels.
A communal hand rinsing bowl.
Could you pass the ball?
Not only is this party going to be comfortable, it's going to start the next variant.
You go vaccination. You need a vaccination.
Ooh, no, because then my funner friends can't come.
Yeah. You can't check cards, or that's no longer friendly.
No. And
now it's a business. It's going to go into the wee hours of the night. People start trickling off. The fun ones stick around. It gets wilder. Now you're on the back porch, smoking a cigar. Someone's just shit-faced. This is a true story. When I was a kid, my parents had a dinner party with my friends' parents, and at a certain hour of the night, the father hit on my mother, and the mother hit on my father.
And did they go for it? Do you know if your parents went for it?
They say no. I mean, I don't think...
What do you think they really did?
Why?
And are your parents still together?
No, they're not together
Then
anymore.
they went for it.
No. Armchair psychologist here. Someone's going to be a swinger at some point.
Everyone would wait till the very end to be like, so when does it turn into that?
When does the Suckfest start?
Especially because last year for Dan's birthday, I told all the girls on Instagram that they could send him titty pics.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
So you're fun. Fried chicken and titty pics. Debut album. Colleen Genevieve. 10 people filters down into 5 people by midnight.
Not by midnight. That's a shitty dinner party. First of all, dinner party has to start at 10 p.m.
I don't throw dinner parties. I'm 34 with gray hair. But there's another version of me that has a wife and kids, and that guy has dinner parties. No, dinner parties 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock if you're fucking boring, 6 o'clock if you're old, 5 o'clock if you're 80.
No, and no. It starts at 10 o'clock if you would know how to be trendy. It starts at 9 o'clock if you're going to do board games and be an absolute Providence hipster that should probably jump off the Wicked Bridge.
I hate games.
I hate games.
I hate games. So at my
anyone
dinner,
that plays games, I'm like, what are we doing?
Lean back.
Oh. Music, obviously.
Music. You need music. So is this like a playlist that you have? Obviously, it's your dinner party. You make this playlist.
Yeah, but collectively, through my closest friends and tells. And there's vibes, too.
What kind of vibes? Oh, you need some candles, right?
Yeah.
Couple candles. You need candles for the party, right? That's great for the vibe. If you're having fried chicken and you don't want it just to be a fucking hoedown, if you want to actually be a cool experience, get a couple candles in there, candlelight and fried chicken. That's a good dissonance.
Candlelight and fried chicken. That's pretty romantic.
Her second album. It's like an Elvis song.
Candlelight and
fried. So in short, what do we need?
Fried chicken.
We need fried chicken, okay? Or something that's universal for the people.
Good friends.
You need good friends at the dinner party.
No nerds, no allergies.
So good music.
Good atmosphere. Good decor.
Don't have a wash bucket you pass around the table. I would serve dinner rolls too. I think that's fun. Candles. Good for atmosphere. I'm a candle bitch.
I feel done. I feel done.
You feel like you've done a good job? All right, everyone. Colleen Genevieve, shake my hand. This is how we end these. Thank you, Colleen. Until next time.